Hi students, welcome back to the Google Classroom of Class 7 Geography Chapter 4 AO. Good morning to all. How are you children? I hope all of you are fine and safe there at home. Children, in the last class, we have learnt about wind. What is wind? The movement of air from high pressure area to low pressure area is known as wind. Then what are the different types of winds? Yes, permanent winds, seasonal winds and local winds. Children, today we would focus on the topic moisture. When water evaporates from land and from different water bodies, it is known as water vapor. When the water evaporates from land and different water bodies, it is known as water vapor. The moisture in the air at any time is known as humidity. What is humidity? The moisture in the air at any time is known as humidity. So children, let us watch the slides and study well. Our next topic is moisture. When water evaporates from land and different water bodies, it becomes water vapor. Once more, when water evaporates from land and different water bodies, it becomes water vapor. Moisture in the air at any time is known as humidity. Moisture in the air at any time is known as humidity. When the air is full of water vapor, we call it a humid day. When the air is full of water vapor, we call it a humid day. As the air gets warmer, its capacity to hold the water vapor increases and so it becomes more and more humid. On a humid day, clothes take longer to dry and sweat from our body does not evaporate easily, making us feel very uncomfortable. So children, tell me the reason why did the wet clothes take longer time to dry on a humid day? This is because on a humid day, the air is full of water vapor. As the air gets warmer, its capacity to hold the water vapor increases and so it becomes more and more humid. That's why on a humid day, clothes take longer to dry and sweat from our body does not evaporate easily, making us feel very uncomfortable. Then, when the water vapor rises, it starts cooling. The water vapor condenses, causing formation of droplets of water. Clouds are just masses of such water droplets. When these droplets of water become too heavy to float in the air, then they come down as precipitation. Okay, so precipitation that comes down to the earth in a liquid form is called rain. Most of the groundwater comes from rainwater. Plants help preserve water. When trees on hillsides are cut, rainwater flows down the bare mountains and can cause flooding of low-lying areas. On the basis of mechanism, there are three types of rainfall: the convectional rainfall, orographic rainfall, and cyclonic rainfall. So the first one is convectional rainfall. The air on getting heated becomes light and rises in convection currents. As the air rises, it expands and drops the temperature and subsequently condensation takes place and cumulus clouds are formed. This is the cumulus clouds. Heavy rainfall with lightning and thunder take place, which does not last long. Such rain is usually in the summer or the hotter part of the day. This type of rainfall generally takes place in the equatorial regions and internal parts of the continents, predominantly in the northern hemisphere. This rainfall is usually associated with hail. Then next one is relief or orographic rainfall. When the saturated air mass comes across a mountain, it is forced to rise. The rising air expands, eventually the temperature falls and the moisture gets condensed. The principal characteristics of this type of rain is that the windward slopes get more rainfall. This is the windward slope and it gets more rainfall. After giving rain on the windward side, when these winds reach the other slope, they drop away and their temperature increases. Then their ability to take in moisture increases and hence these leeward slopes remain dry and rainless. The region situated on the leeward side is known as the rain shadow area. So this is the rain shadow area and this is the windward side. Okay. Then next one, cyclonic rainfall. Cyclonic activity causes cyclonic rain and it occurs along the fronts of the cyclone. When two masses of air of unlike density, temperature and humidity meet, then it is formed. The layer that separates them is known as front. A warm front and the cold front are the two parts of the front. At the warm front, the warm lighter wind increases slightly over the heavier cold air. As the warm air rises, it cools and the moisture present in it condenses to form clouds. This rain falls gradually for a few hours or to a few days. Okay, so children, you have to study only the names of these rainfalls. There are three types of rainfalls, which are the convectional rainfall, relief or orographic rainfall, and cyclonic rainfall. You have to study only the names of these rainfall. Okay.
It's time to wind up our session. Precipitation that comes down to the earth in the liquid form is known as rain. Once more, precipitation that comes down to the earth in the liquid form is known as rain. Then rainfall is necessary for the survival of plants as well as animals. If the rainfall brings water to the earth's surface. If the rainfall is less, what happened to our nature? Water scarcity and drought occur. If rainfall is more, what happened? Floods take place. So children, please note that the corresponding URL, notes of the lesson and test paper are also attached along with this video. Make use of all these available resources, study well and attend the test paper without fail. Thank you.